What's up, guys? I'm Kevin. On this podcast, I know.
And this is Mike, and he doesn't. As you see, the hat states, Mike is right. I went this way because I went the other way the last time, but you never saw that. Really doesn't matter. Today we're going to talk about the new Netflix show Forever. That made me say spoiler alert, but it's been out for a long time. If you haven't seen it, something's wrong with you. All right, a little summary on the show. It's a story about two kids who knew each other from kindergarten, lost touch, ran into each other at a party, got reacquainted, realized they had feelings for each other, went on a twisted cavalcade of emotions and meetings and a journey to love, only to be going to college and realize they might not be right for each other at that time.
Now, keep in mind, I haven't watched the show. I only watched the recap. And this is him convincing us, the audience.
You could have fixed it.
Nah. This is him convincing us of why we should watch the show, or to go over his arguments. But yeah, I'll let you go.
This is me not convincing you. You should watch it because it's an awesome show. This is me just telling you why I hate each character. Starting with Keisha. Keisha is the main female character played by Lovey Simone, I think is her name. I believe it's Lovey Simone.
Keisha fine.
She fine. Yeah, Lovey Simone. First of all, let's be clear. Lovey Simone is a grown woman. She's past mid-20s. Okay, grown woman. I can call her fine. So for the boy that was like, how you gonna call a 15-year? She's grown, bro. She's older than you. Shut up. That's one. And she's fine. Ma'am, if you ever see this, you fine and you know it. Because you don't look like that in pictures and not know you fine.
He's talking about the actor, by the way.
Yeah, the actor's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She plays I believe, 16-year-old Keisha. Now, I'm going to try not to go too deep, but I'm going to go a little in depth as to why I hate her as a character. Now.
Okay, well, yeah, go ahead.
She has recently left the school where she had a scholarship to go to another school that's forcing her mother to get damn near a second job and all these odd jobs and horrible work conditions to make enough money to send her there. Okay? That's number one. That makes me not like her.
Can we explain why that happened?
Yes.
Okay.
So she was going to school with the most popular black kid who the show has made us believe is going to be the next LeBron. He's going to be the next one to leave high school and go to the league, right?
Okay.
First of all, he's not, because if you watch the show, you'll see a scene that comes up where the guy she falls for, Justin, literally schools him and his whole team. If he's the new LeBron, there's not another dude in high school that's supposed to be able to stop him. You remember Zion? You know Zion Richardson?
Okay.
I know, but if you're that dude in high school, ain't no other dude's gonna stop you. It's just what it is.
All right.
But she goes on to make a quote-unquote X tape.
Mm-hmm.
See what I call it? Made a little X tape with the LeBron guy.
Freaky diggy.
And let's be clear, he didn't steal it. They made it together, and she sent it to him. Now, I'm not going to get deep into that, because that's not why I don't like her as a character. That's what she did. What you do at 16 is stupid. I have a lot of stuff that I did when I was 16 that I'm probably going to be embarrassed if it ever comes out. I'm sure you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the age to do stupid stuff. And that's why they have the laws, so your stupid stuff don't get out.
Hopefully I'm not famous or well popular, because I'm definitely getting exposed.
Hey, I'm not embarrassed. If you expose me and I'm famous, I'm just gonna laugh and make more money.
I'm not gonna care either, but
that's
still.
me, facts. But I do want to talk about what she did to Justin. Now, Justin is a sheltered.
Oh, nah. We can't do that, man. You gotta tell the whole truth.
No, I'm telling the whole truth.
The reason why she has to move schools is because Keisha's tape was exposed because of the guy that she sent it to, and because of that, she got embarrassed at the current school, so she had to move. So,
and let's be clear, she didn't have to move. That's what he says.
Let's make that clear first.
There have been more than one girl and women out there, you'll know this, who have been exposed at a school and had to stay there. Let's be clear.
And guess what? You treat them different.
Yeah.
Or at least other people treat them different.
Let me ask you a question. Did they treat her different at her new school? Yes. Did they treat her different when she went back to the school? Yes. Why? Because it's 2025 and we all have one of these. If I've seen the video, you've seen the video. So miss me with that. She didn't have to run.
Cyberbullying, so
it's not cyberbullying. It's not. She didn't. Nobody was like, "Oh, look at that," swore in her face. Let's be real. Keisha from the hood. Keisha could fight, and ain't none of them white girls could fight. So the most they did was this. That's the most they did. So it wasn't no bullying. She just felt like a slur because of what she did. She was embarrassed at what she did.
Now she should, as every 16-year-old would.
Yeah, I'm not disputing that. Not disputing that at all. Once again, none of the reason I dislike her has to do with the video.
Okay,
none of it.
We have to keep it fair.
I'm not mad.
I'm here to make sure it's
Please
fair.
do. None of it. Everything I don't like about her is what she did to Justin. Now, Justin, like I said, was a square, barely any black friend. I think he had one black friend, just used to being around white people. King of all simps.
He bought her a Chanel bag on the first date.
Yo, I'm not even gonna fight that. I can't even. He was. Hey, matter of fact, I need to say this before I get any deeper.
Oh man, I got a cramp.
There are only 2 characters in this show that I think are quality people. Everyone else got problems. Everyone else got issues. 2 people, and I'll let it be known. The father, who I think every black man on this planet deserves to have a dad like that.
Justin's father?
Yes, okay. Justin's father was amazing. Played by Wood Harris. Amazing actor.
I don't think I like him, but go ahead.
How you don't like him? He's amazing.
I'll let you continue.
Amazing. Every black child deserves, not just black male, every black child deserves a dad like that. And 2, the white friend of Keisha. You have never, and I repeat, never had a white character this amazing in black TV. The closest has been Jenna Von Oy, who you don't know. There was a show called Blossom, and there was the first white girl we seen with yams. And this white girl was amazing. She was also on, I think she might have been, it doesn't matter. I'll look it up later.
Chelsea from That's So Raven.
Like I said, the only white girl, black friend that was ever awesome. She wasn't bad, but she wasn't on this level. This white girl was amazing. And I don't mean how she looked. I mean how she dealt with having a black friend and being a friend to a black girl. Coming from a culture that was nothing like hers. Keisha's from the hood. This white girl was from affluent backgrounds to the point where her family chilled in where was it? In Martha's Vineyard, which Kevin can't afford to get a flight to. And I can't afford to get off the flight. I could probably get there and they'll be like, get your black ass back on the plane. You don't deserve to be here.
So far it seems like you like Keisha. I don't know, man.
No, I like Keisha's friend.
I think we're getting off topic.
Now, Keisha. Let's see the things Keisha did to Justin.
Okay.
So Keisha met Justin.
Mm-hmm.
Justin and Keisha immediately, chemistry hits.
Yep, simping.
Immediately.
Mm-hmm.
He's not simping. The chemistry hits at the party. They're at the party, they're talking, they're feeling, they're vibing each other. Everything's real. He decides, I want to take you out. They go out.
Mm-hmm.
He, like I said, comes from a mother who has a lot of money and a father who's a chef, so who has a lot of money. So money isn't a thing to him.
Right.
So he's going to a upscale store, I believe. They're gonna buy some shoes, and Keisha don't have no money because she's from the hood. And he has not money. He has a gift card from his grandma.
Aww.
That's how much money they have. His grandma gave him enough money to go ball out in the store for his birthday or something. And he's in like any nice guy, if I'm getting something in a store, I'm gonna get the girl I'm taking on a date with me something in the store.
Mm-hmm.
Now, was he too nice? Yes. Because she did what a good girl's supposed to do. She went and got a little something, and then he was like, nah, get more, get a bunch, get anything you want. She's like, whoa,
okay,
I don't want you to think I'm trying to use you.
Okay.
And I never say she tried to use him. I'll take that back, she did try to use him, but not for money. So she went and got the one little bag, and she got the bag a practical gift, because she's a runner.
Right.
She runs in school. A practical gift, she can hold her gym stuff.
She sounds nice so far.
Sounds nice. Then they go to a movie.
Uh-huh.
They're vibing so much, she decides, man, let me go down and get this man some brain. She goes down to give this man some oral relief. This is how much of a simp he is. He stops her.
As he should.
And as he should not. Stops her and says, please, and says, I don't want you to think I bought you this gift just for that. And then she runs away and throws a fit. Mind you, he was respectful the entire time. Even when she got to the point where she said, don't touch me or talk to me, I will scream, you don't know how I can get, and ran off. Now that was disrespectful and childish, but hey, they're children. So I'm not minding her for that. But what she did was blocked him everywhere, treated him like garbage. Oh, don't nobody like you, boom. Mind you, he didn't ask her for oral. He didn't push her head down. She wanted to give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you gonna make this man feel like a piece of garbage because you like sucking?
Let me stop you right
That's
there.
one.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Why should she not feel bad because he assumed something negative about her?
First of all,
Because no girl wants to feel like they're a piece of meat.
Let me ask you a question. What did he assume negative about her?
He assumed that she's doing things because he bought her Chanel bag.
Now see, this is why I don't have debates with Kevin anymore.
This is why.
Because Kevin don't listen.
Go ahead.
The man, if you heard the words I stated, he never said, this is why you're doing it. What he said was, I don't want you to think that I bought you the expensive bag so I could get this. That is not the same thing. That's not even remotely close to it.
You shouldn't even have to mention.
Now see, this is my problem. He's okay with the girl making an assumption and then making rash decisions, but not okay with the guy making an assumption and making a rash decision. You see how he's unfair to men? That's just who he is. This is why he's not right. This is why the show is named what it is. Because the young man, all he did was basically say, I don't want you to think that I think you're a whore. I don't want you to think that. I want you to know that I like you for you. I didn't buy you this bag to get this. So that's all he did. That's all he said. Then she, not only did she decide, now I'm done with you off of an emotional rant, which is childish, she blocked him everywhere.
Well, they're teenagers,
See? Now mind you, whenever we say something Keisha does messed up, he's gonna go, they're teenagers. Whenever we do something Justin messed up, he's gonna be like, man, he should have known better. That's who Kevin is. It's why I don't debate with Kevin no more.
Anywho.
Thank you very much. You know I'm right.
I don't think Keisha did anything wrong.
You know I'm right.
She should feel the way she feels because, yes, you said that because you're assuming the worst.
No.
That's exactly why he said that.
He said that because he doesn't want her to assume the worst about him. That's what it was. He said, I'm not that type of guy.
Well, get some brain and talk about it later. What are we doing?
And this is a grown man who just said they were teenagers. You see what I'm saying? Moving along. So that's one. My problem isn't that she felt the way, which is a little bit problematic. It's her reaction. She didn't leave and let him explain. She left, told him don't touch me or I'll scream, and then blocked him everywhere.
Well, she's mad.
See, always an excuse for the woman.
Why is it weird for someone? Why do you want her to react the way you want her to react?
Why do you want him to react the way you want him to react?
I want him to not make stupid decisions.
I want her to not make stupid decisions. You're gonna walk into my trap every time. Okay, thank you very much.
Go ahead.
So, not only does she does that and then blocks him everywhere, goes home and cries and thinks about him and misses him, but still has him blocked. I really hate when women do this.
All right.
I hate it. Then this guy goes on a simpish campaign begging other people to please get in contact with this girl so she knows that he didn't mean it that way, that he likes her and it wasn't meant to be that way.
As he should.
No, not as he should have. He should have been like, to hell with you, heifer. I got other chicks. That's what he should have did. So then, the white girl I named earlier, her friend, tells her about the campaign. Do you think let me unblock it and go talk to him and see what's up? No. Lets it go on for a little longer. Leaves it. Okay. Still throwing a baby fit, even though the whole time she's missing it.
All right.
Finally unblocks it. He explains, now they're going to talk again. Mm-hmm. So now they're talking again. They meet up at a game. Turns out their families are really intertwined. Because like I said, they went to the same kindergarten.
Ah.
Her grandfather is his little brother's baseball coach. So they're at the games, and she just happens to be there. Mind you, she's not there for anything positive. She's got hours. Meaning she did something felonious.
What'd she do?
I don't think they really get into what she did. She never really told him. But she's doing community service hours. And he's being a free, upper scale, good young man, supporting his brother, and he sees her there like the young criminal woman she is. So they talk, they squash it, everything cool. Now, I believe they met up again at the game, and they're this time where they're really getting close.
Right.
They start walking around there in love. They're falling for each other, everything. And the guy who spread the video that has him in a tizzy shows up.
I'm twisted.
With the girl's mother. Now, mind you, this girl, Keisha, has had a semester to tell her mom what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think what she would do as a teenager, hey, I'm in trouble, let me tell mom? No, she hides it, causing her mother to have not only physical problems and ailments, because she's working so hard and struggling to get all this money. Not struggling to get all this money.
So what is she hiding?
About the tape. She's hiding the existence of the tape.
Okay. Well, you gotta explain it to them.
To her mother. If you haven't seen it, that's on you, but I'm not mad at you. Keep coming. She's hiding the existence of the tape. So now the guy shows up with her mother. Now, anybody here knows if you don't tell your parents that the person that's tormenting you is tormenting you, all they know is that they were cool with you. So the guy shows up with the mom.
Mm.
She's here with her guy, Justin.
Was the guy ever sorry?
They stopped talking. They never got a conversation. This is the guy's first time they try to talk to him.
Gotcha.
Now, if she's so mad, oh, I can't stand him, I left schools, right? That he says, hey, can we talk? She leaves her boyfriend and her boyfriend's mother and her mother to go talk in a secluded space away from them with this man, or this boy, he's the boy, with this boy who shared her sex tape. Does that make sense to you?
They're teenagers.
You see how whenever it's her, they're teenagers? Thank you very much. At least he's on brand. In front of the guy you just told how much you care about, and how much I don't want to hear it. And how I don't want to hear it. And how much you care about, how much you revere this guy, and how much you're so happy, and how you love all the things about him. He's the first man to ever be so open, and to be open about how he feels, and to tell you, you even told your white homegirl how this guy, the guy who I was with, the LeBron guy, he always had to wonder what he was thinking and wonder what he felt about me. He would never really say he played games. This guy I'm with, Justin, he tells me right up front, you're beautiful and I really care for you and I missed you. So she should be happy, right? No. Runs off with this guy to the point where this guy thinks everything is vibing because she don't even tell him that, hey, that's my guy over here, be easy. He's leaning in to get kisses and talk in front of dude and his mama.
Wow.
Okay? That's lame. So and I'm so thankful he did this. What does a good upstanding young man do? He gets up, him and his mama, and he out. We gone. We ain't got time. We ain't gonna sit around and be tried like this. And even his mama said, hey, I don't care how much you love somebody, you should never sit there and be disrespected.
Yeah, I agree.
Good job, mom. She finally did something right.
Okay.
My dude left,
She got
went on about his business.
She got options. Okay, I don't see the issue.
So now this heifer,
I'm joking, guys. I'm joking.
I'm not listening to him. This heifer shows up at his game. She gave him some good advice about what he should do in basketball. He takes the advice and does it. But she shows up in the game and sits with her friend, which shows everyone that she's on the side of because the new boyfriend is playing the old boyfriend. It looks like she's on the side of the new boyfriend.
Wow.
Like that's the new guy.
What's his name?
Who cares? Because he's not Justin. That guy.
I think it matters.
No problem. You can look it up. She shows up on his side. So Justin goes in the game and balls.
Okay, Christian boy?
Christian.
Okay.
I call him LeBron. So Justin goes in the game and balls out and crushes Christian's team. Crushes him to the ground. Wins the game. Everybody's cheering for him. Everybody's loving him. He's going out. He's like, his one black friend is like, hey, you gotta come through. We're throwing a party for you. We're throwing because you're a victory party. Come through. He walks out. He's trying to be on his grown man stuff. He's like, I'm gonna find my way there. Mind you, he's a sheltered boy. He don't even know how to ride the bus correctly. What does Keisha do? After Keisha threw the other guy in his face, sat on the other guy's side, disrespected him, she starts to follow him around. Okay. He ignores her. Okay. I don't want nothing to do with you. Do we all remember a time where he tried to run up on her? What she said? Stay the hell away from me. If you touch me, I'll scream. Okay. What did he? Justin respected her wishes. When Justin told her to leave him alone, did she respect him? No. What did she do? What did she do? She followed him on the bus for hours.
That's love, right?
Anywhere that, see, when it's something that she does, it's love.
Go ahead.
Followed him on the bus. He gets off the bus. She gets off the bus. Trying to have a conversation. You know that's the wrong bus. You know that's taking you in the wrong direction. You got to go this way. You got to go that way. He ain't saying a word to her. He's just trying to ride. Keeps going until every man knows it's difficult to have a fine woman chasing you. He breaks like an idiot.
That'd have been difficult.
It is, because this happened to me and I broke. I broke like mine, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Facts.
So he breaks, they get back together. Instead of going to his victory celebration, he hangs out with her. Now they're back in love again. Oh, I love you so much, I love you so much. She's telling him.
So she apologized?
No.
She didn't apologize?
She kind of apologized, yeah. I'll give it to her.
You gotta be honest, man.
But I don't like Keisha. So
this man got an agenda.
She said, no agenda, it's just the truth. It's
know.
the truth. Of course he is. He didn't even see the show, but he's seen Keisha. That tell you everything you need to know. So he's heartbroken, but he's in love. So now everything is back. They're now calling each other 20 times a day on the phone over and over again. Mom's happy they're talking everything, but she's a little leery because she don't like how the girl disrespected her son. He's telling her, look, you need to talk to your mom. These things only keep happening because you haven't been honest with your mother. Mm-hmm. She goes, I can't. My mom has sacrificed everything for me, and blah, 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 blah. Every excuse in the book. Then, here it comes.
Okay.
Her mom, because her mom doesn't know that Justin's the one who did the sex tape, starts saving money to get a dress for her to go to prom with LeBron.
Christian.
I don't like it. With LeBron.
I don't see what Christian did. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I can tell you what Christian. Okay. So now, Christian asked her to prom at the game when Justin said, no, Justin did tell her to leave him alone. He said, don't talk to me no more, leave me alone, and left. She told Christian, I'll go to prom with you, and then went and followed Justin afterward. So you gonna promise a man you going to prom, then go stalk another man. That's another problem with Keisha. She out her damn mind.
She got options. I'm sorry.
See this? See this? That's all I gotta say. Because Justin got options. We ain't gonna get into that right now. All right, so now after she got the promise to go to prom with Christian and ran after Justin to get back with him, what's the first thing a man who just let you back into his life wants to hear? Ooh, I love you, but I gotta go to prom with somebody else that's not you. Huh? What?
She said that?
I love you, but I gotta go to prom with the guy who passed my sex tape around?
She said that?
Yes! Yes!
Did she do it?
Yes! You think I hate her for no reason?
A little bit.
She got the man back, then told him, hey, I have to do this because my mom and I don't want to hurt my mommy's feelings. And you know what? I'm gonna say it for the end, because I realized what the thing is about her I don't like, and I'm gonna say it at the end. So convinces him, hey, let me just go to prom, it doesn't mean anything, blah, 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 blah. Then she actually goes to Christian and tells him about Justin.
All right.
Says, I love him, but we gotta do this for my mom. Justin finally gets some balls.
Okay.
They finally descend.
Okay.
And he goes, hey, I love you so much, but I can't let you disrespect me like this.
I like that.
This is crazy. He's like, you need things, there's things you got to figure out with yourself. Mm-hmm. You got to figure your own life out. So I'm going to do it for me, because I'm not, and I know myself, I won't be able, if I see you, I won't be able to say no. Right. So I'm just going to go ahead and block you. Mm. He blocks her, lays in the bed, and cries like an itty bitty little man. Okay? And then this chick has the nerve to be hurt. How you gonna be hurt when this man is on your Instagram watching pictures of you and your ex-boyfriend who passed the sex tape around about you, going to prom with him, holding pictures with him in front of the car?
She finished prom?
She put on Instagram the pictures of them going to prom.
Okay, man, you might have a valid point.
I have all valid points.
I don't know, man.
She went to prom with this man. She put the pictures on Instagram, the 2 pictures with the fam in the car and the fly dress, all that nonsense.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm gonna give her some bail.
Oh, I'm not.
I'll make mistakes.
No, see?
I made a mistake in my prom.
See? Always make a mistake
kind of sort of the same
when it's
thing.
her. So this man finally lets her go. He's living his life. He's doing better in basketball. He's doing better in school. Because mind you, while he's on her, He's so focused. His school's going bad. He's going bad with his parents. Everything's going crazy. Keisha's stuff is going crazy. She's running better because she's being loved. All this stuff, right?
Okay, so she upgraded.
And he downgraded. Thank you for saying that. So now he's living his life. It's been like a month or it's been a couple months. They haven't seen each other. It's summertime, and she remembers something that he said.
Okay.
Every summer, my family goes to Martha's Vineyard. Mm-hmm. She has a rich friend, the white girl named Chloe, who I love and respect. Her family goes to Martha's Vineyard in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
She convinces her white friend
to bring her along.
To bring her along. Okay. Lies to the white girl's auntie, talking about, hey, we want to hang out with you. They don't want to hang out with her. They just going because they want to go. But they don't realize that, like everything else in America, white people are segregating themselves. When it comes to Martha's Vineyard, white spot is over here, black spot is over here. It's like 3-4 cities is the east. So you gotta take 2 buses and a bike ride to get there.
I'm not doing this with you.
You don't have to, you know I'm right. So she gets there and she's looking around, can't find him. Riding around, looking around, can't find him. Why is she looking for him? Shouldn't she leave him alone? Hasn't she done enough? Hasn't she hurt Justin enough? Mind you,
I want to get a man back.
Please. Mind you, while this is going on, Justin's life is upgrading. His grades are going through the roof. He's getting college looks. He's getting scholarship looks. Okay? And there is a girl there. Because as I told you, his parents, they have money. They have friends that have money. Those friends have kids.
Okay.
There is a gorgeous, like-aged, young, beautiful woman. Well, she's a girl, but she's a woman in real life. I wish I could find her.
You know her name?
Show. I'll find her later. But she's a gorgeous young woman, gorgeous young mixed young lady who's the child of his parents' friends.
Oh, Nancy?
No, that's why I didn't say it. Okay. It's not her. She's actually she's Redbone. It's not Chloe. Redbone. Okay. She's a Redbone. So this girl, when I tell you that Justin is a simp, this sealed it for me. This beautiful young woman is throwing the poon at him. Throwing it. She took it off, put it on a boomerang, stood next to him, slung that son and let it come right back and hit him in the face. Because she was like, this is here for you. She is throwing it at him. Throwing it.
To be fair, he has ADHD, so he probably didn't. He probably thought he could catch him with his left hand instead of his right.
I have ADHD. Every single time Punny hit me in the face, I noticed and gave notice. I was like, oh, that was coochie.
I don't.
That was coochie. Every single time. Even if I don't want it, I'll be like, well, that was coochie though. Every time. So Keisha's on that, I keep wanting to say Nantucket. Keisha's on Martha's Vineyard and runs into Justin's mother and brother.
Okay.
The mother sees her, she plays nice. Nice to see you, glad to see you. Yeah, we're in the black side, sorry, you wouldn't have seen us. Comes back and doesn't tell Justin. Now, is that right? Nah. I did say, if you remember, the first thing I said about the show is, I only like 2 characters.
All right.
The dad and Chloe, only 2 characters I like. But she also convinces the brother not to tell him. So now not only are you hiding stuff from your son, you're convincing his brother to lie to him through omission. That's crazy.
She's a good mom for that.
No, that's terrible.
If you're saying she's bad for him, then yeah.
No. Even if she's bad for him, you have to convince. It's like this. When I tell men, you're the head of the household, but you don't have a Stepford wife, that means I lead. I say what's going to happen, but it's my job to convince my woman of what to do. It's not my job to tell her we're doing this and that's the end of it. She's the woman I chose. So I have to go to her and be like, this is why we're doing it. And she has to go like this. I feel you, Daddy. What you made is the right decision. Okay. If she doesn't think I made the right decision, she needs to tell me what she doesn't like about it, and I need to convince her and then come up with a better plan if not. That is what it's called being a leader. A leader is you're not a dictator.
Okay.
You're a leader. And this is why you don't lie, because if you lie to someone you care about, it's always going to come out in the wash. Okay, and it does here. So while this beautiful Redbone is trying to convince Justin to let her get that pole, let her get that tube steak. And when I say trying, I mean she even flashes the good goods. And sir, ma'am, audience member, them things were wonderful. Good Lord, they were beautiful. I'm an areola aficionado.
This is Netflix. They show it?
Oh, they show it. Them breasts, you need to watch it.
I'm gonna watch the show,
sir.
Just to make sure I can argue.
Just for information.
Right, just for information. Right.
Them breasts were informative. Yes, Lord, they were wonderful. I would have folded like the best laundry service ever. You feel me?
We're gonna come back to this. Don't worry.
So the girl, and not only do you know what? I kind of like this girl too. I might make 3 people I like because I like this girl too. Not only did she hear what he had to say,
I might like her too,
but stay fast, and told him that this coochie was here for you, but also told him, I understand. She's like, I understand what it feels like to be in a situation like you're in. So I'm hot and ready for you like Little Caesars. But before we do that, I'm gonna support your love because you love this woman. She said, if she's a real one, if she's a real woman, and she's on this same Martha's Vineyard, and she's trying to see you, she would have called you and left a message. She's like, but I already blocked her. You're not gonna come through. She goes, whoa. Even if you're blocked, you can leave messages. They just don't show up because you're blocked. If you unblock her, they're down there in the other messages. So they do it, and the end of the episode is she left a message. And Keisha's talking to him like, I love you, I miss you, this, that, and the third. So he don't get that delicious red bone box.
Poor guy.
Man, horrible guy, because I would have hit that and then call Keisha. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Facts.
But I'm just, what? But
exercise options. That's why I'm not mad at Keisha.
No, you shouldn't be mad at Justin. But anyway, so then this lame simp, he calls her, oh, I'm on the island too, I'm over here, and then they meet and they ride bikes, and just like every single time she hurts him and they see each other, he don't have you know, you have that face like, you know what you did to me. You know, you have that, now you gotta come to me with something. He has this. Because he's so happy to see the chick he loves.
He got the girl back.
He's goofy, he's a simp, and he's lame. You don't run back to someone that hurt you again with the goofy face that you blocked for a reason. As soon as they get off the bike, they're cuddling and kissing and now it's as if nothing happened. He bringing Keisha to all the family functions. Keisha in front of the red girl now. They gotta talk. They over there at a picnic together, and the mom is steaming. The mom is mad.
Okay.
Oh, the mom is irate. But But I did skip one thing. I want to go back. Before the prom, they had their first sexual encounter because they're both virgins. Even though Keisha and Justin. Keisha didn't give the Christian a little top, but she didn't give up the boo-boo. You know what I'm saying? So, which is pretty good because they're 16. That's crazy because mine was going way before I was 16. So they have a little thing. You know what she didn't do for Justin? She didn't give him no brain, bro.
She tried.
No, she didn't.
She tried.
No, she didn't. Oh, you mean the first time?
First time, yeah.
Yeah, that was months ago, or maybe a year ago. You know what Justin did do? He did try to go down and eat that box, and he didn't get nothing. All she gave him was a little wrist movement. That's all he got, and then he went for a good 30 seconds in that cuckoo, and that was it.
This girl
pathetic.
This girl orthodontist. Is that the right word?
No. I'm gonna let you rock. Orthodontist, the doctor of the mouth. But whatever. Pathetic. It was pathetic. So I go back. So now they're back together. Now everything's good. His life is on an upward trajectory. Her life is on an upward trajectory. They're the group that everybody loves. They love this couple. They're going around. They're having all this fun. And now it's prom time.
That was the right word. What are you talking about?
Dude,
I'm making a mouth joke.
Yeah, but it was a bad one.
And
so I said it was a mouth doctor. So
okay.
Now they're at his prom, which he took her. I wouldn't have took her. And here's another big issue.
Okay.
We didn't speak about this a lot because it's a small thing if you do it section by section, but I want to do it as one big lump. Keisha has this problem where if anyone says anything about Justin, she takes it in as fact. People were like, Justin's a little goofy.
Yes.
She took it in as, and he is, but that's not the point. Her dad said Justin's a little clingy.
Yeah.
Now she's focused, she's thinking he's clingy. Do you know how many people told Justin things about Keisha? Keisha's a hoe. Keisha's a thot.
Is she?
Keisha's quit. Hey, there's a sex tape about her. Wouldn't that be a hoe when you're 16? That make you a hoe when you're 16?
This is why I have to defend Keisha.
No.
We're gonna come back to this.
You can.
Next week.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna defend Keisha.
No, we can do it now. We got plenty of time.
I didn't watch the show, so I'm gonna watch the show, and I'm gonna defend Keisha.
No,
Everything he's saying,
you're gonna be
it
hard
sounds
pressed.
like
You're gonna be hard pressed.
it's gonna be hard. But
So, everyone that has told him everything, not only did he push it off, he didn't even consider it. His best friend said, "Hey man, she a hoe. I saw the sex tape," and he goes, "Nah man, she's not a hoe. Her ex-boyfriend put it out,
Right.
and da da da." So he automatically defended her. Daddy called him names. Daddy said he clingy. She automatically going, he is a little clingy. Look at him. He a little clingy. Anything anybody says about Justin, she believes it.
hilarious.
So now they're at prom, and Justin is telling her, "Hey, I'm worried about," basically saying, "I'm worried about what this separation will do." And he's right, because anyone that's done a long distance relationship knows they're hard. And anyone that has done a long distance, if you've done a regular relationship into a long distance, it's even harder. Because you're used to, hey man, I'm just going to my girl house real quick, or I'm just gonna holler. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's hard. And so his thought was, hey, you're going to Howard. I got accepted to Northwestern. What if I just go to Howard? Just go to Howard. We can just keep doing this together. If you saw her face, the second he said that,
Right.
it was disgust. Ugh. I don't want you at Howard. Now let's be clear. Many
want you at
people,
Howard.
when you see it,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna go, oh, and they try to spin it. Oh, she wanted to have her own experiences. She wanted to have her own. Nah. Any real ones out there that mess with girls, you know why she wanted to go to Howard by herself. Because the second everybody that's been to college, a real college, not like a community college, you've been to a college where you had to stay on campus, you know what you go there for. Hit me.
So they end up breaking up, and she goes to Howard. You're saying, and then what happens to Justin?
We don't know what happens. All we know is that he basically, he's like, I saw how you looked at me, and I see. He's like, and like he always does, he makes it seem okay for her. That's the biggest
He makes it
thing.
easy for her.
He makes it easy for her to leave, and she starts to crying, knowing she was part of why they can't be together. Let her go, and then instead of him going to Northwestern, one of the best colleges in the country,
Okay.
he gets a job at CVS and is making beats for a guy. Because he's a decent producer,
Guys.
but he's making beats for like a local rapper or whatever.
I was about to say a word you can't say on the internet.
Yeah,
This guy's stupid.
Facts. So she ruined his life because she's the one that convinced him not to go to Northwestern. That's not what you want to do. You want to do this. Hey, guess what? He could go to Northwestern and make beats in Northwestern.
Right.
Guess what? He can go graduate from Northwestern and make beats afterward. You know how many people graduate? You know who else graduated from college? Tyler, the Creator.
Okay.
You know how many people graduated from Metro Boomin, Lame Ass Yachty, a lot of rappers. Future graduated.
Future did graduate.
Do you know how many rappers went to college and graduated and still became rappers?
Okay.
You can do both. You can get a degree and make your mom happy. After his dad just cried, his father, the greatest man on the show, cried and said, "You're the first man in my family to go to college. I'm insanely proud of you."
Wow.
And then this man turned his back on his own daddy and did what I'm gonna go work at CVS because CVS ain't got enough Negroes.
I'm gonna work at Walmart.
You feel me? Lame, bro. That's why I hate him too. But I blame Keisha. Keisha the one that kept it in his brain. You gotta do what makes you happy. If you don't want to, no, you don't. In what world do you live in where you do things to make you happy?
So
all the time.
We need a season 2, basically.
Oh, this already been greenlit.
Okay, cool.
Already been greenlit. And I'm gonna hate Keisha more. I feel it. But go ahead, hit me with your question.
That was my question.
What?
That was my question.
What was your question?
What happened at the end?
Oh, okay.
You're going on a tangent.
Yeah, I hate Keisha. So that's pretty much what I got. So I'm gonna tell you, this is the essence of why I hate Keisha.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to say it, try to be quick. Justin was in love with Keisha. Okay?
Okay.
No matter what. One sentence.
Okay.
Second sentence. Keisha loved Justin. When things were bad, she acted like she was in love with Justin. When things got good, she went back to just loving Justin.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she's the villain.
Who told you that? Who gave you that piece of information?
Okay.
Because she knew Justin was in love with her. And she acted like she was with him. But she knew she loved a bunch of other things more than Justin. She loved Howard more than Justin. She loved her mom's approval more than Justin. She loved what people thought about her more than Justin. Justin loved nothing more than Keisha. Justin was telling his mom, mind your business. Justin was stealing cars and going out from the good from
Wait, you said stealing cars.
all right. So
Never mind. Go
No,
ahead.
I'll tell you.
Finish your point. No, finish your point.
But he was convincing people he was supposed to be doing one thing in driver's ed class and rode to the hood.
Okay.
And said he got a brand new car, an expensive ass rich people car,
You know what?
and drove it to the hood 15 times to go see her, knowing he could have got robbed or the police would have got him.
You know what?
What? Let me see how you gonna blame Justin.
We're going to talk about this next time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch the show. We're going to come back and I'm going to defend Keisha because from what I'm seeing and hearing, there's a lot of biases going on.
No biases.
But biases, yes. But there's always two sides to the story.
There is.
We'll see how it goes next time.
And
But-
the other side is that he is a simp. That's the only other side. There's nothing to defend. And that Keisha was horrible.
Then yes.
And next time I'm gonna go on a little bit tangent about why I hate everybody else. Because I hate all of them except for the dad and Chloe.
We can do that.
Hate all of them. They all trash. But Keisha's the worst.
Either way, all right, guys, go in the comments. Let us know who's your favorite character or who you think is the worst character. I don't know. Well, anyways, this is Kevin, and this is the podcast where I know.
And he doesn't. And don't let it fool you. You can hate everybody. You know, girlfriends and Tyler Perry's sisters, people always go, oh, she was good, No. They were all toxic. All the girlfriends were toxic. All the sisters are toxic. Just like everybody in this show was toxic, minus his dad and Chloe. That's all I'm saying.
And we're out.
We are ghosts. Man, it's warm out here. Oof.